How do you discover new music? And don't sit there and tell me, I only like the music that I like. I don't like anything else. Because it's not true. I mean, you can't just stop at some point in your life and say, I'm done. I don't want to listen to any more new music. That's crazy. One of the reasons why I love Pandora is I could give it an artist or a specific song by an artist or a genre and then listen to music that is similar. And it figures it out automatically. The Music Genome Project. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate Pandora. I also have other accounts. I've used Grooveshark before. They've kind of got a similar type of feature where they'll help you discover similar music. It's not as good as Pandora's, but still, it's nice to discover new music. Got a email here from TJ. He goes by TJ Backstage on geeks.perillo.com and in the chat room. He says he's a traditional blues guitar harmonica player. He said, I stopped gigging last year, but now I'm listening to music every spare moment of my life. So I thought I'd share with you my top 5 list of ways to find new music to share with YouTube and the folks in the chat room right here at live.perillo.com. Number 1, find out some of the influences of the musicians you already like. Today, it's extremely easy to go online and find a quick biography of the musicians you like. Typically, these short bios will include the artist's influences of related artists. Check these artists out. You may really enjoy their music because of how similar their music is to the musicians you already like. So, go to the source. Who do your favorite artists like? Makes sense. Number 2, listen to lots of music on the radio, satellite, FM, Last FM, Pandora, etc. It doesn't matter. I can't count the number of times I found a song or artist I liked on the radio and wrote their name down to reference later. You never know. You may find something you really like. It's always handy to keep a pencil and pad of paper nearby. Of course, there's also Madomi or Shazam, specifically on the iPhone. Great little apps to use to help identify songs. I know when I play music back on the stream, people are always asking, whoa, what's that music? I want to listen to it. I want to listen to it. Happens often. Number 3, get out and listen to local musicians. We musicians love all the followers we can get. There's always a chance you'll like somebody who lives or plays in your area. Getting out and listening to local musicians is always fun, and they love your support. Number 4, join music-related forums. People out there are always talking about music, and if people are talking about certain musicians they like, you just might like those musicians too. It's always worth checking out musicians you haven't really listened to before. No preconceived notions. That's my little addition. Don't think that you're not going to like an artist based on its name. Number 5, trade music with others. I remember when I used to trade CDs with a good friend of mine. Just one summer, I was exposed to so much music I never even heard of, and I'm sure the same thing happened to my friend. People wouldn't just give you or refer you to music you probably wouldn't like. Just give it a shot. He says, anyway, do whatever you want with this list. I go by it every day, and it's helped me expand my music library from, at one point, 100 songs to now well over 5,000. Just thought this would be something nice to pass along. Indeed. In fact, when I was in college, I met someone online, and we weren't like boyfriend, girlfriend or anything, but she sent me the tape, a cassette tape she had dubbed from Moxie Früvous' first album, Bargainville, and I listened to that thing until I swear it wore out. And from that day forward, I've been a Moxie Früvous fan. If anybody knows of Moxie Früvous, I'd be surprised. They're kind of obscure, relatively obscure. If you're a Canadian, you've likely heard of Moxie Früvous. But I only discovered them because someone sent me a tape. And I went out and I bought as much as I could of Moxie Früvous. So that tape turned into sales for them. Guaranteed. It's just the way it works. I'm one of those crazy people who still likes to buy music if I want to support the artist. I'm also one who supports services like Rhapsody or Microsoft's own Zune Pass. I'm more of an eclectic collector of music and sounds. I'd rather not buy music a la carte. I think that's not necessarily a waste of money, but I want to consume music as I want to consume it. You know, I don't want to own the music. I just want to rent it. And if I'm going to rent it, I mean, you can never own the music. You're renting it anyway. You're just granting a license for a computer or a device or whatever if you're doing it legitimately. But I'd just rather rent it, honestly, because then if someone sends me a link to something, say, hey, listen to this band. If I like them, I can listen to more of them, pull them up in Rhapsody, and I'm good to go. Just runs right there in my web browser, no software to install. That's just the way I like it. So, my question to you is, how do you, again, discover new music? If it wasn't any of these tips, again, passed along by our friend TJ Backstage, as he's known, in the chat room, as well as on our community of geeks, geeks.pirillo.com. My email address, in case you have other tips to pass along related to anything, especially in the digital realm. Oh, thank you. Yes, when people key it into the actual chat room, it helps. Because instead of seeing chris@pirillo.com, you can see it right there on the screen. Nice, huh? Yeah, we got the geeks.pirillo.com, we got chris.pirillo.com, that's my blog, and then the live video feed. And sometimes, yes, I'm playing music, specifically from indie artists, people who want to be discovered. Sometimes I've got the microphone on mute, as it has been for the past couple days. You'll have to pardon me, but that's just that's the way it is right now. Can't tell you why. But you're more than welcome to stop by. The chat room is always open. The video feed is always going, so long as there's not a power failure. Hope that's not going to happen anytime soon. Boy, what would I do without internet access? Because then I couldn't get to the music that I want to listen to. Ah! Don't ask me what that was. Never really know what's going to happen here, but we're typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.